So this video is brought to you in partnership with the Times and Sunday Times Cheltenham Literature Festival, who have been so lovely and have let me go behind the scenes and talk with some authors at this year's event. It's very exciting, so I really hope that you like the videos, and we're going to do lots of things to try and get you guys involved and make it really fun and cool, so I hope that you enjoy. Hello everyone, Ren here, and today I am at the Cheltenham Literature Festival with Holly Bourne.
Hello.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Would you like to just introduce yourself? I'm sure everyone knows because we talk about it all the time, but would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name's Holly Bourne and I am the author of the Spinster Club series, and the most recent one is this one, What's a Girl Gotta Do, which is about a girl called Lottie who starts a campaign to call out every single instance of sexism that she sees the moment she sees it for a whole month.
I feel like we should all do that. Like that's like...
But we wouldn't have time to sleep.
Have you ever done it? Like, have you ever seen it and like interfered? Because it's really satisfying just to watch someone's face, like, you know.
Sometimes it's a bit. I'm not as brave as Lottie, and she's a lot more kick-ass than I am outwardly. And so if I'm having a brave day, then if somebody catcalls me or they go, sometimes like grabbing your crutch works really well, and
yes,
always like this is, and then just like, I don't know what to do with that because that's really unfeminine behaviour.
The thing that obviously you should always do it if you're safe. Like
if you're safe, yeah.
The thing I really like is when people catcall you and you're like, yeah, they're like, oh, you're alright. You're like, yeah, I'm good, thank you. And then they just sort of look at you. Yeah, and they're like, what? Why have you responded to this? And it's like, so yeah, it's really just funny to watch sometimes. When I was reading this, I was like, yes. I think that's my favourite one.
Oh,
like out of all of them. They're all very good.
Yeah, but everyone has their favourites.
Yes.
I think it might be mine. I don't know, I'm torn. It's between this and Am I Normal Yet, I think.
How was the writing process of them? Like, was it different? Like, did you feel like you were just jumping straight back into, because it's obviously, it's not like a series, but they're all linked, aren't they?
Yeah.
So how was it?
It was tricky. One, it was because they came out within a year, so the deadlines really sped up.
Yeah.
So Am I Normal Yet was one I could kind of, sit with for a long time, right, and really, tinker, and it was a very hard book to write, and I wrote it in a very sad year of my life, but also found writing a book a really therapeutic thing to do, and so I kind of got that out and was like, okay, I really like this book, I think it could be something, and then they were like, okay, so we need the next two, and you're like, oh, okay, so the next two were a lot more, get on it, get the words out, it's okay. So it did change. It kind of became a bit more sausage factory in terms of my deadlines made them so. But I quite like it when you write books really fast as well, because you're almost at the same pace as the reader, kind of trying to write. So yeah, it was different, all of them, but I love them all equally. They're like my children.
Yeah, sorry, that's like making you choose, isn't it? It's like, pick a child. But I'm really excited for the new one that's coming out. Is it
the novella? Yeah. And a Happy New Year. Yes.
Yeah, and a Happy New Year. Yeah. Is it around New Year time it's coming out? Or is it Christmas time?
It's out on November the 1st. So it can be like a Christmas gift, and that's why it's like covered in gold and hardback.
It's
and like
beautiful,
physically beautiful thing to hold. I just keep like staring at it like Gollum, going, oh my precious. But it is set on New Year's Eve.
Right.
And it is the end for now. It's like ties up, but we find out what's happening to all of the girls.
Right.
It's a way of examining goodbyes in what they mean in narratives.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like having that kind of like wrap up. Because have you read the Anna and the French Kiss ones with Stephanie Perkins?
I love those books.
I know, they are
I
like
love them so much. They're like being hugged. They're like porridge.
Yes.
In book form, like ready brack.
That's exactly what they are. And I was reading them and I was just feeling like all of these wonderful warm things when I was doing it, and it got to the end and it was like really bittersweet because I wanted to know, but I feel like it was wrapped up really nicely, so I'm really looking forward to like having that tied up, because I am someone that's like, what happened? Like if I'm watching a film or I'm reading a book and something is mentioned and then it's not mentioned again, I'm like, but what happened to that person? What books were that you read when you were younger? Like, what was it that did it? Because quite a lot of, I asked Twitter for some questions, just to kind of discuss them. And quite a lot of them were, what is it that you read that really inspired you to write? Was it something you wanted to do, or?
It has to be Angus, Thongs and Full Frontal Snogging by Louise Renasset. Like, those books were my everything growing up. They're the first books that I read where they had female characters who reflected what I was like. And, you know, because they were girls and they were crazy and they were funny and they were hilarious, and, you know, they cared about boys, but actually their friendships with each other was something really important. And just the kind of style and narrative that was very quick and witty and dialogue. They're probably my biggest influence for sure. I was obsessed with them. Like, I loved Louise Renasset. I was devastated when she died.
I know,
like,
that was really sad. It was so, I was not expecting. It was so unexpected, and it was awful. Those were ones that I really liked because I really like things that are really British.
Yes,
like,
so British.
You're so British, and it's like what it is like to grow up in England and be a teenager in England. And quite a lot of the books that I read are set in America, which is great because I love reading about different places. But I really like it when it's like so British and like you can really relate to the stuff that's in it. I read those when I was about 12 or 13, and they really sort of embodied that.
So who is your favourite boy in those books? Dave the Love, Robbie, Sexgold, or Massimo?
Well,
or like Sven?
When I was younger, it would have been Robbie. Like it had to have been Robbie. He was kind of like the Aaron Samuels of Angus, you know,
so
the
well
Angus
cast,
world.
Wasn't he?
Yeah.
Like when he was cast, I was just like, well done.
I saw that film 7 times in the cinema. 7 times.
I think I only did that for Titanic, which shows how old I am.
I have done it for a few, and quite a lot of them I'm sort of ashamed of now.
Okay.
I've done it for I did it for Twilight. I did it.
No, don't be ashamed of Twilight.
I'm not ashamed of
Twilight was a
Twilight.
moment.
Twilight gave me so much.
And it was a moment in time that none of us can quite understand, but we have to own it, and it paved the way for so much good stuff. And those books, you couldn't stop reading them, and that is talent. Like, whatever issues you have.
Yeah, they gave me
Twilight.
so many friends and like so many experiences. I got to go to the premiere of Breaking Dawn, and I was just like, I met Kristen Robin Taylor. I did.
Oh my god.
No, I saw Breaking Dawn Part 2 11 times in the cinema.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw, what's the third one?
Eclipse.
Eclipse. I saw that when I had just broken up with somebody after a very long time, and I went in and I drank 2 bottles of wine, and I got an ice cream, a popcorn and nachos, and I just sat at the back and cried watching Breaking Dawn. I've never been able to watch it since.
That's not a funny situation that you'd have been in.
But I was just like, I need to watch this film. Nobody will go with me, and so
So
I'm
I'll
just
just
going to
bring all the food.
I've got emotions right now. I feel like this is going to be a really good way of processing
Did it help?
them. It did really help.
Yeah, there you
know,
go.
it's just
Twilight,
like,
therapeutic. Yeah, no, at the time.
to shed that.
That's just on the internet forever now.
Yeah, whatever.
There you go. But no, yeah, at the time it would have been Robbie. But now I sort of look back and I think I quite like the others, like other reasons. You know, like if I reread them again, I think I'd be like, you're quite nerdy. I like you, which is what I just did. I just read the Harry Potter play. Have you read it? Have you not read
spoilers.
it?
No, I'm seeing it in November. Oh my god. So like,
I've seen it as well. Yeah, no, I've seen it as well. This isn't spoilery, but there's a character in that who's really nerdy. That's all I'm going to say.
Right.
And I'm like in love with him because he's so nerdy, and I'm just like, yeah. So I think if I read them again,
you'd fancy somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why, but as I've gotten older, I think I've like, I don't know.
Yeah, tastes change.
Yeah.
You grow up.
Yeah.
Having cheekbones isn't the be all and end all.
No. No, it's really cool to like at the moment YA, like in general. Like I was talking about this with Juno Dawson yesterday, and we were saying about the stuff that is coming out, and she mentioned your books actually, and she said
we're friends.
Yeah.
I paid her.
She said they were one of the ones that was like really at the moment that speak about topics that are very real, but does it in a way where people sort of really engage with it. What is there at the moment for you that you feel like is on the shelves that you're thinking like, yes, like that is, we need this?
So many. There are so many. I'm trying to think. So I mean, I am here at Cheltenham and I'm about to do an event about feminism with Christy Doherty, Holly Smale, and their books I think are incredible, and they handle feminism in really different ways, so I love them. Who else do I love? Sarah Barnard, Beautiful Broken Things. I think that book deals with very difficult issues in such a superb way, and I literally just read the proof of her new book.
I just got sent it. Is it
Oh
good?
my
I'm about
God.
to start it. Is it good?
I think I wrote her a text message at like 2 a.m. going, I am threatened by your talent. Like, cannot handle it. It's amazing.
Yes.
And again, she deals with social anxiety so perfectly. It's just amazing. You could just keep the camera rolling forever, and I'll just tell you all these books. But it's a really exciting genre to be a part of at the moment. I feel very blessed to be in this genre at this time, because it feels like really special.
It's really good to be able to make videos about it and to see the enthusiasm from everyone watching. Like, as soon as I upload a haul or something, or a review of a book, it's just so full on all the time, and I mention the book and they're yes, we need to discuss this, and it's really important. And I just finished Under Rose Tainted Skies.
I love that book.
I was like, this is one of the best books I've read in such a long time, because it just felt really real, and the idea you can't love something out of someone, but you have to sort of love them through it, and it's not just going to go away just because you've got a boyfriend or you've got a girlfriend.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah,
I read it, and I read it really early on a e-reader, because they asked me to, they were like, we think you would like this. And when the guy moved in next door, I was like, oh god, he's going to magically cure her.
That's exactly what I thought.
She didn't go there, and it was amazing. I love her. Yeah, so books are amazing.
Yeah, books are good. YA is good. You should read Holly's books, because they are also amazing, and also YA. So it's
yeah, there you go. Oh, brilliant. Well, thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. It was very good, and I'll tag you in it and let you know when it's on there. And I'll post all the links to the festival and Holly's links down below. And she's doing a panel today at the Cheltenham Literary Festival, so check out all the stuff on that. There'll be pictures and videos and stuff, I'm sure. So, yeah. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.